Guys, you're able to see my screen, right? Yeah. So we were talking about like, okay, so marketing, sales, and service. Like, okay, so we have just seen like sales process. So sales basically, okay, so which is a sales cycle. So which will start from the campaign. Okay, so and then lead conversion, and then okay, so accounts, contacts will be generated and opportunities, and then quotes, line items. Okay, quote means like quotations. So we will get quotations, right? Like even okay, if you buy one mobile, okay, so you will get one quotation through email, or okay, they will be just giving one a bill, right? So that will be a quotation. Okay, so we can just define like quotation. Okay, so and then finally, so we can just add those products, and final contract will be there. So with this contract, okay, so this we have like contact and contract. Okay, so contact, which is something which will be actual person, okay, we want to speak with for the account, and contract, which will be something, okay, so the final agreement. Okay, so we could say this is the complete agreement. So with this contract, the sales process will be closed. Okay, so marketing, which will only from the campaigns and lead. Okay, so till this level, okay, so which is marketing, we could say. And support, let's consider, okay, so the contract and everything is fine. So okay, they have generated one contract. Then okay, so if he's a complete customer, so to our business, then we have to give this support, right? So if they have like some issues, let's consider, okay, mobile is having some issues, like they will have warranty for 1 year, right? So within that 1 year warranty, so if they have like something, they can just replace the complete okay mobile, or they can just we can just go with like support store, and okay, they will be just uh, give some guidance, right? Like okay, what should be done. We can just call okay our support customers, right? Support representatives, so they will just guide us. Likewise, okay, if something happens, so we will just create some sort of cases within the system. So this will comes under like support. Okay, so there is like one standard object case, okay, support. So these are like two standard objects. Okay, we will deal later. And okay, so something like articles, like email messages, like charter message, like these are all like standard objects. So we can see like what and all we have not created within the system. So all okay, so these okay complete like all forecast, contracts, orders, cases, solutions, products, okay, reports, dashboard. These we have not created, right? These are all like standard objects only. But we need to understand okay, when we have to use all this. Okay, so right now we have understood like campaigns, when we will be using leads. Okay, so these are like just storing information. We can finally we will convert that as a account, contact, and opportunities. Okay, opportunity, which will be coming as a revenue model. So if I have like created one opportunity, I can create like multiple products within this opportunity. Okay, so product, which is another object, which is a child object to this okay opportunity. So we call this as like opportunity product or opportunity line item. Line item is which is okay, which actually stores the what and all products which are connected with this opportunity. So if I just create an ad product, so we can just see okay multiple already available products. So let's consider okay, have a new mobile. So okay, new mobile, I can just define here, like I can create a new mobile, okay, new product. So within this new product, okay, so or I can just select okay, so existing products as well. So and I also like which I can search, okay, so based on some keyword. Okay, so likewise we can just do that. Okay, we will discuss in a separate video. Okay, so how we can just see okay entire sales process. But okay, my target is like something okay, we will be dealing now for the process builder. Okay, how we can automate a process. Okay, how we can just define some sort of okay sales process through automated way. So that we will be discussing now. So yesterday, okay, session like we have discussed for the workflows, right? So workflow, like we have created some automated stuff, like we have just sent an email, or we have just updated fields information. So likewise, okay, we can just do some additional activities through process builder. So process builder, which is an additional okay, so feature given by Salesforce. Okay, so which is a automated stuff. Okay, so with this process builder, so we can just create some sort of another information as well. So through process builder, I can define a criteria. So if that criteria is met, so then I can just create one sort of another record. So within the system, okay, so based on the criteria, likewise, okay, we have just converted this lead, right? So that created account, contact, opportunity. So likewise, I can also check the okay criteria. So based on that, we can generate one more information. So our one more record we can just create within the system in an automated way. Likewise, okay, we can create a record, or if we want to update a record, so with some criteria, let's consider, okay, so if this account amount is okay, if it is greater than so 10 lakh, okay, so then we can just update any other fields, okay, so based on that criteria. So that way, like we can just update a record. And okay, something like this, we can just invoke one more process. Like if I have one process and if I want to invoke, okay, one more process, we can also do using like this process builder. And okay, so we can also like we can just define some flows also, like we can just call those flows, and even like we can call apex as well. Like from this process builder we can call apex as well. Like these are like multiple things like we can just define from the process builder. And we can also just send email alert. So the same, okay, what and all we can define within workflow, we can do the same in process builder. And additional to that, we can also create like multiple conditions. But in workflow, we can only just create one workflow, like one criteria. Okay, so if only will be there, else won't be there. So within workflow, so we have defined, I guess, okay, some workflows, right? So within workflow roles, like we have created. So in previous session, okay, so if you can see like any workflow, so we can only define, okay, so a rule criteria. So based on this rule criteria, so only one rule we can define. So that means like we can have like multiple under or, so that is fine, but still we'll have only if. But else, okay, if I want to just perform another actions, we cannot do within this workflow. Okay, so for that, like we have to go with like process builder. But okay, so workflow and process builder, so those two will be fired only for two actions, okay, insert and update. These are also fired for after insert and after update. So whenever a record is created at that time, okay, so once it is created within the system, then okay, I can just perform an email alert, or I can perform an update. Okay, so based on that creation of data, okay, so only it will be working for after insert and after update. Okay, so at that also, like we have seen when we created, okay, so this criteria is there, right? Like evolution criteria for the workflow. So evolution criteria, which will be whenever it is created or every time it's edited. Okay, whenever it is created or edited. So only in these two scenarios, like, okay, so this workflow will be fired. So likewise, okay, process builder will also have evolution criteria. So what, okay, which will actually ask when you are creating a process builder, new process builder. So it will ask whether you want to create only for whenever it is created or whenever it is created and modified. So if someone is modifying also, it will fire. So if you define that. So if you don't define, if you're just defining only for created, so it will work only for created. Okay, so likewise, we can just define some evolution criteria, and then so rule criteria also we can define. So the logic, okay, actually based on which it has to fire. So if you are not defining this rule criteria directly, okay, whenever it is created, so it will create or it will just update the data, but we have to define some conditions. Okay, so based on this condition only, so it checks this condition. If this condition is true, then okay, so this workflow will be fired. So likewise, okay, we will define one process, okay, within the using like process builder. So we have like additional features, okay, when we compare to workflow. So we have additional features to process builder. So process builder, which will be working based on like true or false. Okay, so if like I can define entire this as a true, and I can define like another conditions as a false also. So if true, what and all actions it has to perform. So these are like, okay, different actions we can define, right? We can define like email alert, field update. Likewise, okay, there also we can define multiple, okay, so insertion or the email alerts or field updates. Likewise, okay, we can have like multiple other actions as well. Okay, so I told, right, like we can also create a new record, but here within workflow, we cannot create a new record. So we can only just update the record, or we can just send an email alert. But okay, so additional to this, we can also create a new record, or we can update a record, or we can invoke a new process, existing process. Okay, or we can send the same way, like we can also send email alert to the users. We can also just call it like approval process. Like if you have any approval process, we can just call those approvals as well. Likewise, okay, we have like additional features when compared to workflow. We have additional features to process builder. Okay, but this will also work only for insert and update. So it will not fire for delete. So if I'm doing some sort of delete, if I'm deleting, okay, so this any record like if I'm deleting, okay, it will not fire. So it will only work for edit and creation, only those two activities. Okay. So now, okay, what we will be doing, so we will create one process builder. So we will check, okay, how it will be utilized. So within the system. So for that, okay, if I want to utilize that process builder, okay, so instead of using the custom objects, now I'm going with the standard objects. Okay, so that is why I just explained you all these, okay, campaigns, leads, account, and contact, and opportunity. So now I want to utilize the standard object within Salesforce. So now we have created one opportunity, right? So on this opportunity, I want to just, okay, do some activity. So if this amount is greater than like, okay, so let's consider 10, 1 lakh, 10 lakh. Okay, so if it is more than 10 lakh, okay, so if it is like more than 10 lakh, so then I want to just, okay, update one more field. So based on the, okay, so this amount, or okay, so we can just do something. Okay, so I can just create like one more process, okay, based on this stage. So this stage, like if you can see, so there are like multiple stages: prospecting, qualification, needs analysis, okay, closed won and closed lost. So finally what we will be doing, so once opportunity has been created, so within the system, so we will finally close this opportunity. So we are closing this opportunity means, okay, so for this life cycle, okay, so this opportunity has been done. So we can create one more opportunity, and again, okay, we can open that opportunity with multiple products. Let's take, okay, so with this opportunity, let's consider, okay, so this is a festival season, right? Okay, so now they can buy 100 products, okay, from this company. So those 100 products information we will store under this opportunity. So let's take, okay, for the February month. So if they want to have like another uh, 50 records or 50, okay, 50 products they want to buy, so they will create a new opportunity. So once this is closed, we cannot, okay, create another like the same opportunity line items or products within this opportunity. So because this is already closed, right? So we can create a new opportunity for the same account, and we can define, okay, multiple products within that. So but okay, either like we can just go with the closed one, or based on this selection, okay, so this percentage will be varied. So means which is something like progressing or something. Okay, so you can just do, see if it is closed one means like 100% which is covered. Okay, if it is like closed lost, so which is means lost means, okay, this business has lost. So we have asked, okay, the user like, okay, so we have just connected with that HCL company who is actually selling the products, and from that product I have bargained, okay, something like, so they are saying, okay, 1,000 rupees, I have bargained to like 500 rupees, but they said no. Then okay, so finally what will happen, so this opportunity, so this revenue, so will be closed, lost. So that means it is lost. So we will not consider this amount, complete amount, okay, so within the system, like as a gained amount, right? So this will be lost. So likewise, if it is a closed one, so we can just, okay, if it is a closed one, we can just create a contract, right? So contract which will be like final process, which I told, right? So which will be something, okay, so the deal has been closed, like that. Okay, so if opportunity is closed one, if opportunity stage is closed one, then what we will be doing, we will be just creating one contract, automated contract, okay, so within the system, so with this opportunity. So that one thing, okay, we will be doing now. So if it is closed one, and if it is closed lost, if it is closed lost, okay, so then this has been closed, right? Okay, so with this, like what we can do, closed one, okay, so we can just create one record, if closed lost, we can just, yeah, we will just send an email alert. Okay, so we will just send email alert, we will notify to the user, okay, that okay, so this opportunity which you are looking for, so which is closed, do some action or something. Okay, they can completely close this. Okay, likewise, okay, one thing like we will be doing, so if it is closed one, we will just generate one more record. Okay, and okay, so if it is closed lost, So we can just okay, send an email alert to the user. Okay, likewise we can just define like multiple actions based on, okay, so criteria. So we will define this criteria amount if it is greater than, okay, so 10 lakh, or so if it is greater than 10 lakh, so then I'm just going through a stage. So there are like two conditions I'm checking now. So previously I told you like only one condition, now I'm checking for two conditions. One condition is like amount greater than, so 10 lakh, and the second condition which is stage based. Okay, so there are like two data. So like when opportunity has been created, so we will be checking this amount and stage. Okay, right now we are not doing anything, right? So it will automatically generate opportunity. But after when we create a process, we are checking, okay, so these two fields, if these two fields, okay, which are like coming to our condition, so it will go to true condition, otherwise like it will go to false condition. Okay, so within that false condition also, like we can just define some actions. And here like we have additional in workflows, like we have immediate action and schedule action, right? Likewise in process builder also we have immediate and scheduled actions, uh, like on time dependent also, like we can do the same process. Okay, so quickly just like right now, okay, I'm just doing the same activity. If it is like greater than 10 lakh, right, I'm just doing like 11 lakh. So this is 11 lakh amount I'm giving, and stage I'm giving as closed lost, simply. Okay, and save this. So what will happen now? So nothing has happened. Okay, it is just saved the record. So with close last, okay, so which is 11 lakh, right? 11 lakh, which is more than 10 lakh, but still, okay, we are able to save the data, which has not done anything within the system. Okay, but now what we will be doing, the same criteria we will be doing now. Okay, so we will just go with one condition is like amount which is greater than 10 lakh, and the second is that, okay, stays if it is closed lost, what we want to do. So that we will be defining now. So now just quickly go to setup and type for like process builder. Type for like process builder. So you can see like workflow approvals, and under these like we can just yeah. Someone having any question? Hello. Okay, so that's fine. Like we can create like multiple so processes. Okay, so this is the process builder initial screen. So first thing what we need to do, we have to define on which object, okay, we want to perform. So as like, okay, we have seen for workflow, right? We have created one workflow on a custom object, right? Likewise, we have to define for which object it should be, whether it is opportunity or something. Anyways, okay, we are going through opportunity as well. And the second thing, like what we need to do, so we have to define a criteria. So okay, here like we are defining the criteria. So the same, okay, which we are okay. So seeing here, opportunity stage is closed, closed one or closed lost. We can define the criteria, and okay, so if it is like amount greater than so this much or something, okay. So we have to define the criteria. So based on that criteria, so on this object, so it will be firing. Okay, so what should be done? So that we will define under this. Okay, so what process we have to do, and finally we have to activate that process. Right, so what we have to do, so this is the actions like we will be doing, and on which object, and what is the criteria. So these three steps we have to do. So when you are doing for, okay, process builder workflow, so the same, okay, you have to define the object, and you have to define the criteria, and finally what has to be done. Click on new, and it will be asking, okay, so the process name. So the process name I'm giving like opportunity closed. So this is the API name. Okay, so we have to use this API name. Like if I want to like rework the same, okay, new process from the another process, I have to use this like API name. And here like, okay, so here I told, right, like, okay, when this will be fired. So when this opportunity has been created, or whenever it is created or edited, like means, okay, it will be working for edit button also. Like, okay, when someone is modified, previously it was like 5 lakh, now it has come to 11 lakh. Okay, so then so it will be fired. So that we have to define like, okay, when at what time so it has to fire. So either like whenever a record changes, like okay, a record has been created or a platform event has been occurred, or it invoked by another process, one process by another process. Okay, so we have already defined one more process. If I have like one process, like I can just use that process. But okay, so in this example, like we are going with, so record changes. Okay, in this record changes, like whether it is inserted or updated, that we will define in the next step. Okay, so in the first step, okay, so what it has to go with. So, and this is the process name here, we have defined, and what is, and at what stage, okay, it has to perform this, and it has to perform at record changes. Save this process name. And if you can see here, like okay, we have just okay, we know, right, like okay, so these are like flowcharts. So this will work as a flowchart. Okay, so the actual workflow, which will be something different, UI, but here like process builder, you can see as a flowchart. Okay, so it will start with like start, and then you have to define for which object, and then okay, so you have to add the criteria. So if you don't mention the criteria also, it is okay taking like whenever it is created, so it will fire if it is true. Okay, you can just define like immediate actions, or you can also define like scheduled actions, means time dependent actions. Like okay, instead of immediate, so we can just give some time like half an hour or 1 hour or like 1 day, after 1 day, or okay, so within a day. So we can just perform this action. We can just send an email, or we can just update the field, or we can create a new record. Likewise, okay, we can just define the same actions, but okay, so these are like time dependent. After some time, these will be fired. So this is how okay we will define. So we have to just first define, we have to select the object, and then the rule criteria. So for which criteria, okay, we have to okay, so give like let's take okay, in our case, the criteria would be opportunity, stage, and opportunity amount, right? So these two fields we will be selecting at this criteria level, and then okay, so if it is true, so what has to be done? So if it is a false, like what has to be done? So this okay segregation, which is not available under workflow, which is only available in process builder, right? So now let me just quickly go to object. So the object like which we are okay targeting is like opportunity. Select that opportunity object, and now okay, so it will be asking, so the process, okay, if I want to start like on based on record creation only, or you want to use for both, okay, created and edited. So whenever like someone is modifying it also, you want to fire, or only a newly okay fresh record has been created, at that time only it will be fired. If you select this, whenever it is created, this is like something whenever it is created and modified. So now I'm selecting for both, okay, created and modified. Okay, so recursion like something, okay, so which will allow again and again. Okay, so if you are doing the same activity, don't okay select this right now. Okay, so I can't see this below. 1 second. Okay, so now we can say have like save and cancel. So with this, like what we are doing, so first we are selecting object, and at what stage, okay, so it has to fire like for which process, like whether it is created only or whenever it is created and edited. So I have selected created and edited. So save this. Now what happened? So we have connected with object, and then okay, so it has been selected right here. Okay, so now you can just add a criteria. If you don't add a criteria also, that is fine. So what will happen? So whenever like opportunity has been created or modified, so it will throw without checking any condition, without checking any field criteria. So it will be throwing okay this process builder. But okay, so we define a criteria. So the criteria name, which is something okay, so opportunity stage, and so okay, this is the condition. Okay, so I'm just defining. So this is the criteria we are checking. So if this stage okay is closed lost, or if this stage is like okay closed one, and the amount is greater than 10 lakh, then okay, so we will be just doing some activity. And do we want to go with like condition based, or do you want to go with like formula? So we can just write a formula. Okay, so using different functions, we have already seen all functions that you can see here. Or okay, so without criteria also you can go with. Okay, so I told right, like without condition, you don't want to select anything. Whenever it is created a new opportunity, it will fire. But I don't want this. I want based on some condition. So what is the condition for us? Like one is opportunity stage. So select that field. select the field stage. We are an opportunity object. Okay, you can also go with another object. Okay, so if you want, so select for the field stage. You can see, okay, what is the type, which is a pick list, and the API name is like stage name. So this is a standard object, right? Standard object and standard field. So that is why we can't say like double underscore C. So okay, so it is a standard. The name is like stage name. So this stage equals, which is a pick list type, and what is the value you want to just check. So the value which you want to check is like closed one. So if it is stage is closed one, and what is the one more condition we want to check? So one is like, okay, closed one, and the second row, so we are checking for amount. We just need to define, okay, all the conditions here, like, okay, so the fields, if it is like greater than currency, like we can just define. So currency, like I can just define like 5 lakh or 10 lakh. Let me just define 5 lakh so that, okay, we can check this. Okay, so 5 lakh I'm defining. So if it is like greater than this, okay, opportunity amount which is greater than 5 lakh, and also this stage, if it is closed one, then only, so this, okay, process will be filed. Otherwise, okay, this will not file. So because, okay, we are just defining this criteria, right? So criteria which is like something condition based. Okay, so whenever this is has been done, so the when opportunity has been created, so it will be checking that. So we have, okay, less than 10 minutes, and okay, so it will be asking, okay, so whether like you want for both like and condition or condition, you know, right? Like and means like it will be checking for both condition, or means like if it is this is true or this is true, then it will be fine. But we want both. Okay, both should be true. So both should be true here. Okay, so we can also go with like advanced. You can just, okay, check advanced is what. So I'm going with like and, so it should have like two conditions should be satisfied. So first thing we have done, we have selected opportunity and at what, okay, at what instance it has to fire, whether it is created or created modified. And then second step, like what we have done, so we have just given a rule criteria, okay, at what fields level, like which fields it has to check. And the third, like what actions, if it is true, what has to be done, if it is a false, or like you can also create like multiple criteria. So, okay, like this is one criteria. If you have like another criteria for the same object, like you want to check for another criteria, so you can define here itself. Okay, so you can just go with that field. Okay, so that also like we will be doing now. So under false, so if it is a true, it will be going this way. And okay, so immediate actions or time scheduled actions we can define. So right now, okay, I'm just going with like immediate action. So within this, like, okay, so this is very important. So you will have like multiple questions, okay, for this like process builder. So what and all actions we can perform through process builder. Okay, so these are all like you can see here. So under this like immediate or scheduled actions, these are all the actions we can perform through process builder. But if you just go with workflow, so you can just only do this email alert, or you can just do update records. Okay, so and task creation. Likewise, only four actions we can perform from workflow, but from process builder. So I can just, okay, call the apex also, apex method. So if I have like apex method, I have to write like a invocable invocable annotation. So we will check that also when we come to development. So if I have like any method invocable, it starts with, then okay, so we can use that apex, okay, within this. Like I can just define, I can just pass the parameters, I can just pass the condition. So I can just do some sort of, okay, define criteria, and I can just do some sort of, okay, any update or create or something. Our second, okay, create a record. So we can just create one more record. So anyways, okay, we are doing the same stuff. We will just create a record, and we can also define like email alert. So flows, like we can just call. So we can just call like we can just do some sort of charter, which is basically which is communicating between user to user. So which is like something chatting. Okay, so we have like charter also. And process, like I want to just call another process. Okay, we can just create a new process, and then that process can be called from this process. And quick actions are something like buttons. Okay, if I have some button, on click of that button, okay, if it is doing some action, so those quick actions can also be utilized here. and pip. Okay, so like I think this is the recent update, but I haven't gone through this like pip. And okay, so send custom notification. So if I want to just okay notify to the user, so we can just okay create some notifications and okay submit for approval. So which is something like if I want to have some sort of okay approval from my manager, so before doing this activity, okay, if I want to just close this opportunity, usually okay we'll have to send on approval to the user, to the manager. So if he approves or rejects based on that, so that will be okay closed, or okay again they can okay so go for the like bargaining section or something. Okay, so that we can just do through us okay approval. So this we will also discuss like okay approval in the approval process in the next sessions, and that we can use okay call from this process builder. And we can also update a record, but right now okay what we want to do, so we want to just create a record. Okay, so we want to create a record. So whenever okay so this opportunity has been closed, okay, and this currency like if it is okay 5 lakh, then okay so we want to create one a record. So which record we want to create? So we want to create a record like contract. Okay, so that means contract record. Okay, so we want to create when this process has been closed. Contract record creation. I'm just defining this. And okay, so record type, this record type, okay, you have to define the object. Okay, so which object you want to do, like we want to do for contract, right? Select the contract object. So okay, for this contract object, like by default, okay, you will just get all the required fields here. So required fields. Okay, so you have to map those fields, and you can also like add multiple rows. That means okay, multiple fields we are adding here for this contract object. Likewise, okay, we have done data loader, right? Data loader or data import wizard. We have just mapped the columns, right? Likewise, okay, we have to define here. So the ID, okay, so for this like account ID. So this is something go with like field reference. Select any value. Okay, so opportunity account ID. Okay, so this means okay dynamically I'm giving. So what and all like for that opportunity we can have one account. So that account it will be picking. Otherwise, you can also do something. Okay, so you can just remove this. Yeah, you can just remove this, or like you can just do something like ID. So you can just define ID. How we can guide? So if you go to account in the URL, okay, you can find ID, right? So that you can paste here 15-digit ID, or you can just go with like field reference. So I'm going with field reference because okay, it will just directly fetch the account ID and it will okay stamp here. So that means it will be actual account ID which you will get. If you are just defining ID, that will be hard coded. So every time it will be stamping the same ID itself. Okay. So status, like you can just define the same status. So pick list, and okay, you can just define like something in approval process or draft. Okay, so you can just define draft. Likewise, okay, you can just add like multiple rows with different fields. I'm just going with only 2 fields. Quickly save this. Okay, so this is something okay we have done just now, and let me just activate this. So this is sufficient. Okay, so if you want to add like multiple other actions, okay, you can just do, and you can just go with like okay false. We can just define okay false criteria, and then we can just do some actions. But just to check, okay, we have less than 2 minutes. Let me just quickly activate this. And okay, so before activating, it will just ask okay automatically deactivate other. What will happen? So with this process builder, so it will just create some sort of versions. Okay, if I have like version, if I want to just modify it again, so it will create a new version. So okay, the previous versions will be deactivated, new versions will be activated. So right now we have only like one version. So when we are modifying it, so you will get a new version. Okay, so don't worry. Now okay, so this is activated. Now if you go to like process builder, go to like back to setup. Type for process builder. Process builder. Okay, you can see here like opportunity close. Previously there was no process builder. Okay, now we have one version one. So this is opportunity close process, which is active. Now we can just create opportunity or update opportunity. Right now which is having like 11 lakh, right? So I'm just modifying this 11 lakh to 10 lakh, so which is greater than 5 lakh. And so which is closed last. So if it is closed last, closed last, it won't do anything, because so it is not meeting the criteria. Actually we have given closed one, right? So edit this again, and so the same amount is like 10 lakh. And so for the closed last, instead of closed last, I have given like closed one, so which is greater than 5 lakh. Save this record. So now go to contracts. It has to create a contract within the system. So now you can see, so one contract has been created with the same account name, right? Like PVP Tech System. So previously it was not